Now, before I know about astral projection and traveling planes and all of this, but even getting still because of my own mental reservations, right? And I know that's what it is. The times I'm going to pull up something so that way I can kind of show y'all exactly what it was. So just imagine this is me. This is me, right? And I'm sitting down. Whenever I do it, I only go this far,
Wow, I
and I
love
can literally see myself. Now, the
that.
craziest part about it is that I can recognize it. Like I literally can say, what am I doing? Why do I feel like I'm not connected to my body? And all
Mhm.
the while trying to figure out how to get back to my body, but afraid to go anywhere else.
Yeah.
And I normally, the times when I'm there is when I'm in a deep state of thinking, which again, it makes sense. But there is normally some type of adversary or opposition that's in front of me. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It could just be a thought of a hurdle that I have to overcome. And just as an example, if I was sitting here at the house by myself thinking about, okay, we're about to go on perfect mode, I can sit back and I can think about it. But then what'll happen is I'll start thinking about all the shortcomings. And then I'll say, you know what? I don't know how to come over this. And then some kind of trigger happens. And I just remove myself, and I would literally look at myself and like, what are you going to do now? And well, again, I wish I could control it. I've never been able to, but it happens to me on I don't say often, but on a frequent basis based on what I got going on in my life. Go ahead, Jay. You look like you got something to say.
No, no, real quick. I just want to interject. I think it's cool that you picked up like it looks like a remote controller,
Yeah.
just to symbolize yourself. So it's I feel like that's one of those spiritual visions you might not even realize, but you
Mm.
are in control. Like I just thought that was cool.
Mm.
Yeah,
Ooh,
no, no.
speak that. That
I
was
love
all. That was an awesome connection. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, no, I love it. But again, it's just one of those things where you can minimize the power. If we have not been having this conversation,
Mhm.
I could recall all the times that that's happened to me, but not give it the true power that it truly is, right? Oh, it's just me looking at myself trying to figure out what I got going on. And that's when we talk about validating spiritual visions, being able
Mhm.
to understand what's really going on with you. And I,
Mhm.
in my own mind, have thought this is something that everybody does. I always feel like everybody's sitting outside of themselves.